That was well done, right on the 5-minute mark.
Oh.
Next, we have Chairman Rambler.
Good morning. My name is Terry Rambler, Chairman of the St. Carlos Apache Tribe, over 16,000 tribal members strong. I appreciate the opportunity to testify today. We humbly request your help on two dire public safety needs on the St. Carlos Apache Reservation, which is over 1.8 million acres. One, the need to replace a condemned BIA public safety facility called Building 86, which houses our police department and tribal courts, with a permanent facility. And two, the need to increase funding to hire more police officer personnel. I would like to ask Alejandro Bonali Sr., our Chief of Police, if he could stand and be recognized.
Good to see you, Chief.
Thank you, Chief. Chief Bonali and his officers risk their lives daily to make our communities safer. They put in 12-hour shifts and often work overtime. They typically patrol the reservation alone without backup and respond to more than 80 calls a day for help. Drug traffickers use the highways and roads that cross the reservation as primary routes for drugs. 4 weeks ago, an Interior Opiate Task Force brought BIA special agents, drug enforcement officers, and BLM rangers to the reservation to target drug traffickers. The 9-day operation resulted in the seizure of 416 grams of meth and 18 federal indictments. Federal agents temporarily assisted our tribal officers on calls for service unrelated to drugs. One agent was shocked by the number of calls involving violence and commented to Chief Bonali that his squad of 29 is doing the work of 100 officers. Lack of staffing is only part of the problem. Their jobs are nearly impossible due to the lack of a functioning facility. The BIA built Building 86 many decades ago to house the police, investigative, and court operations on the reservation. The BIA owns Building 86 and had the responsibility to maintain it. In the 1990s, the tribe entered into a BIA 638 contract for police services. Due to severe structural deficiencies of Building 86 and its location in a monsoon floodplain, BIA condemned it in 2009 and tried to hand us the keys. BIA renovated a nearby federal building and moved its investigators there. However, BIA left the tribe's 638 police force and our tribal courts in this condemned building. It was not until 6 years later that the BIA finally moved our police and courts out of the condemned building and into a modular with the promise to permanently replace the facility. The BIA modular was designed to be a temporary classroom. It is not a place that should house public safety personnel. When Chief Bonali starts his day, he walks into an office with an open crack in the wall where he can see outside. The generator routinely malfunctions and doesn't provide AC in parts of the modular, which makes for intolerable conditions in the scorching heat of the Sonoran Desert. Water service routinely does not work, and the restrooms and kitchen are out of service. The flimsy floors do not support the weight of our safes that hold cash, drugs, and other evidence. The back door is broken and has to be propped open with a rock, creating serious safety concerns. The ground beneath the BIA fuel tanks is eroding, creating difficulties for officers when filling up police vehicles with gas. I could go on and on and on. Here are photos of some of these deficiencies. Representative O'Halloran visited the modular last August. During the visit, the water was out, so no one could use the restroom. Often the sewage overflows, causing a stench and health risks. There are portable toilets outside, but the 120-degree heat makes them unbearable. While the congressman was talking with our chief judge, the power went out, and we had to complete the meeting using phone flashlights. No justice system can function without a usable facility. The time is long overdue to permanently replace Building 86. In conclusion, the tribe requests the following. 1, we urge you to provide allocated funding to replace BIA police and court facilities condemned over 10 years ago on reservations with high crime rates and where these functions are currently housed in temporary modulars originally designed to be classrooms. 2, to help address severe tribal police staffing needs, we urge you to increase funding for this staffing to $450 million and prioritize reservations suffering from the highest crime rates in the country. And I thank you for the opportunity to testify. I thank Darren Benjamin for coming to San Carlos and seeing firsthand our issues. And I invite the committee to San Carlos out in Arizona today. It's swimming pool weather.
Thank you very much for your offer.